Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Good to be here with you guys. I haven't done that many videos since I've been back from Costa Rica. I've been back, I don't know, about 10 days now. As you can imagine, after you get away for 2 weeks, had a lot to catch up on. Had a lot to catch up on at work. Been staying busy there, but anyway, happy to be with you this afternoon from the backyard. Just got real sunny out here. I should stretch this back out again. This is my little private area in the back, and I was just taking some sun a little while ago. I need to get a little bit more cover around here though, because I have to kind of make my makeshift cover, because yeah, when I take sun, I don't like to wear anything when I take my sun. It just feels good. Not really an exhibitionist, but anytime I can be naked outside, I enjoy it. Just sitting here recuperating from that sun, having a nice simple juice. Sometimes simple is just the best. I just took like a piece of ginger, about 1.5 inches of ginger, and then some celery juice, actually mostly the greens of celery, and then carrot. And that's just going to be a little simple one today. We're going to talk about you might be seeing, in reference to what, like you can understand from the title of the video somewhat what it's about, but I'm going to be talking about this as it relates to slip-ups, falling off the wagon, binge eating, eating something bad, whatever. Mostly more related to that. And also too, like I say, it's just a more of a, maybe you're not trying to be 100% raw vegan. I never present these with the assumption that you are. It's just like you still use the material depending on your circumstances. But okay, as I'm always telling you, and I'm always saying this, I hate repeating myself even when it's relevant. It's like I'm always repeating myself. I'm always reading comments or reading things in forums about comments that people make. And it's always interesting to me when you have somebody that, and especially sometimes, I know that could be it, they're so enthusiastic they want to go so fast and get there. So I'm talking about the people that are specifically mostly trying to be raw vegan or eat more. They're trying to be vegan, they're trying to eat as much raw food as possible. Well, some of the groups that I follow, and I'll read this, and it's like, and please don't think it's not judgmental, but it's just like you got to change your mentality. Like they're trying to be raw vegan, and they have a slip, and they're like, oh, I had a slip this weekend, and I had pepperoni pizza. Or I had, for instance, I had a burger, I had this or that. Well, there's slips, people, and then there's slips. And maybe, like I say, I mean, I preach a very simple message, and I believe in the power of the mind, and sometimes, like I've used an analogy before, it's just like flipping a switch. Before you worry so much about how raw you are, if you're being perfect on the raw path, why not just resolve to be vegan? You know you're going to slip up. We're all going to we slip up at times, especially in the beginning. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to eat bad stuff. You're going to go off the rails. It's going to happen. There's a very few select people that will, transition in, adapt, and just almost do it from the beginning. But for most of us, you're going to have problems. You're going to have slips. You're going to have cravings, and what I would say is at least keep it vegan. Make a pledge to yourself. Make a pledge to yourself, like, okay, I know I'm going to slip sometime, but when I do slip, I'm going to stay vegan. And you can work this mentality in your mind because it's going to be good for the animals. Just say, hey, I'm doing it also. I've talked about my story getting into this before, and I've told you that I didn't get into this for the animals, but my consciousness changed, and it became as much about, if not more about, the animals once I was deep enough down the rabbit hole. Okay, maybe you didn't get into it for the ethical reasons either, but that's a nice bonus, and think of it like that. And one can serve the other. Like if you think of it like, okay, well, I'm going to fall, or if I'm going to eat something bad, but you're staying vegan. You're being an ethical vegan. You're helping you're not killing anything. You're causing no harm. And you're also helping your body, because probably if you stay vegan during those cheats, binges, fall-offs, any word we can think of, you're still going to be better off even if it's bad vegan food, even if it's junk food, even whatever, you're still going to be better off than the added negative of animal products being in there. So like I say, as I preach over and over and over about this, be in this thing for the long haul. Don't be so caught up in this, well, I've got to lose this 30 pounds. Don't even see that 30 pounds. Be in this for the long haul, which means, and don't let your ego and don't let your enthusiasm get in your way and try to take you too fast or faster than you're ready to go. Take your time, do the work. You know, I'm a guy, I always chase dollars and I always chase get-rich-quick schemes, and it's all about putting in the time and the work. I mean, you know, there's no shortcuts generally in life. You know, you can say, well, I'm gonna do it, but if you will do a procedure, if you will transition in, if you will slowly eliminate things one by one, get to that vegan part as much as you can, though. When I do say the slowly thing, like even if you have, this is just me, I'm not really basing this on any kind of science or whatever, although I think it's fairly scientifically sound. Get to vegan as quick as you can. That's just me. Even if you are eating some things that now that I wouldn't even touch with a 10-foot pole or whatever, I would still say get to the vegan first. Get to vegan as fast as you can, but then keep that transition slow. That's why, you know, especially during transition, man, I wouldn't even think about telling you not to, you know, eat that rice, eat those potatoes, eat that quinoa, but keep it vegan. Keep it vegan. Because even when you fall and you keep it vegan, you're not going to have as much of that psychological guilt, because if you are vegan, whether your purposes are for fitness or for health or for ethical, I'm sure you're interacting with a lot of people, and you're interacting with a lot of the ethical vegans, and it's, you know, I'm sure they can all agree it's gonna cause less guilt, even though you say you might not be doing it from an ethical standpoint for the animals. It probably is a double dose. When you eat something that's not vegan and it's bad, you're kind of getting a double dose of guilt. You're guilty because, yeah, you've gone back to consuming animal products. And number two, you feel guilty because you've gone off your plan. So leave one of the guilts out. You're going to fail, but at least keep those fails as vegan fails. If you will keep those fails as vegan fails, I sincerely believe that you're going to be more successful and you're going to be happier with this lifestyle. Anyhow, just going to ease back into this video thing with a little short one today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this one, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel and give me a share every once in a while. Take care. Good to see you again. Peace.